Hello and welcome to my Lab 7 video, and here I am adding a website to my AWS Linux Ubuntu server. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're using WinSip here, and before I use WinSip, the first thing I need to do is sign in with my hostname and username. And I just simply copy the IPv4 address from my AWS instance summary after I pressed instance ID, and copy paste that, put that in by pressing edit each time. Otherwise, it will just load and it won't work forever. It will just load forever and it won't work. Okay, once I successfully connect, it will have my webmaster on the right and my web directory on the left. And now, so like I said in my previous video, my teacher created a fake virus in quotes, essentially just completely harmless, but just designed to show us that our server is actually working once it can actually detect viruses once it's up and running. So I just downloaded that, and as you can see, that's the Unit 7 CBD file. So what I had to do first was I had to move the website files onto the server using the WinSip. But since Webmaster User didn't actually have permission to edit the main web server folder directly, what I had to do was first copy the file into the Webmaster home directory, which let us upload everything before moving it into the right place later. So I had to first create the new Webmaster directory with the title HTML, and I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm doing that here. So I press new, create directory. Okay, and as you can see, it comes up on the Webmaster terminal area here. We double click this to enter it, and then we drag our HTML file onto the Webmaster directory, okay? So the HTML file was my index.html, which has my web page on it, which I created a web page. And we just dragged that into the HTML in order for it to be onto the Webmaster directory. So as you can see here, I've dragged my index.html from the left to the right. And the next step is to place the website files where Apache's web server can detect them. So it is configured to search for site content in the directory. Firstly, I did have to use my webmaster key to log into Webmaster User, not Ubuntu. We're using a webmaster user, so they have the right access to manage and update the website files, and it also just helps keep everything secure and organized. Okay, so here I ran the command sudo mv html. As you can see on the thing that I've highlighted, I did this to move all the website files into the Apache's web directory. Okay, and I had to enter the password for webmaster, which I did, and it was correct. And then I typed the server's DNS address into a browser. So my no IP address, which was Yusra Unit 7 DDS.net, something similar to that. And it confirmed the site was up and running. It worked. Hooray. So that was the end of Lab 7. My next video will be on Lab 8. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.